once again, my name is Zachary Costa. You guys already know me. Um, right now, um, we are having a hard time with the United States right now because of the Republican Party. Um, and basically, I'm starting with this. Uh, for centuries, women in the United States, they basically been getting told that women can't say anything back, meaning if a guy does something wrong, it's actually a good thing, which it's really not. When a girl does something wrong, they get in trouble for it. That's really a double standard to women. And right now, I'm sick and tired of watching the news. It's not the news' fault. I mean, you can blame Fox News, prime time for that, but other than that, you have to blame, you know, the Donald Trump and his administration and the Republican Party, and that goes to every single one who voted for Kavanaugh to be confirmed. Um, I think it's sick what men do to women, just because, and I'm sorry to say this, but just because a girl has stuff when they grow up, it doesn't mean that it's alright to touch what you want to touch on them unless they want you to touch them that way. Now, as for me, never had a girlfriend, never know what stuff to touch and what to touch. All I do know is if I say something wrong, it's wrong. But if I don't know what to say or if I accidentally touch something, then it's an accident. And I need to learn my mistakes. I'm not blaming the girls, but this is not about what I did wrong or what I didn't do wrong. The thing is, I'm not that kind of guy to do that kind of stuff. But compared to Donald Trump and his 19 victims or 16 victims, somehow whatever he says, it makes him think that, oh, he's the king of the whole United States, even though we don't have a king. But everyone hates him, basically. I mean, I don't like the guy, and hate is a strong word to say. But the thing is, I am sick and tired of people thinking that he's some kind of god when he's not. He has sons who are idiots. I don't usually call people names and all that, but we need to get this back straight. We have a dumb president who thinks that touching women inappropriately is okay because he's the president or because he's very, very rich. He's a fraud. He's like the New York Yankees winning the World Series every single time, and later you find out they were cheating the whole time. He was like that. Other than that, the hair. I mean, it's not just him; it's his son. I mean, they all have the same hairdo, like they're robots or androids or whatever you want to call them. And his face. Have you ever noticed that he puts a lot of orange, whatever? Like it's not even a tan. It's just like a New Jersey Shore look-alike of having too much orange tan or orange something on his face. He looks like a clown. Other than that, I mean, he goes on stage. He's trying to make a rally to get ready to be re-elected for 2020 election. And we don't even know if he's going to be running because right now we're thinking, oh, he's going to be impeached, or oh, he's going to be going to prison, or what happened. If that happens, if he gets impeached, I'll be happy. That way, one guy gone on the Republican Party, but then who else should you vote? I mean, I'm not asking you guys to vote who that I want you to vote. I vote Democrat, but that's just me. You can vote for a Republican, but right now, look at every Republican Party right now. Like the Republican people, they all voted for Kavanaugh to be confirmed. It's not right. Our United States is in a crap hole as it is, and not to mention, we have men are now changing the laws of anti-gay rights, anti-women rights. Even they might even try to bring maybe not slavery back, but try to make people with different color skin to not have any rights or not that much rights than what white people do. Mostly white men on there. So all I'm saying is this. I'm not saying don't watch the news. You can watch the news or whatever you want, whatever you want. But this is just a mockery. And speaking of mockery, the president, or kind of the president, which he doesn't even deserve to be called the president, he goes on stage and mocks Mrs. Christine Blasey Ford for something that she said that happened, and yet he's, you know, he doesn't believe what happened to her, and he doesn't believe that Kavanaugh did it to her. First off, even if Kavanaugh did not do it, or he did do it, you can't mock a victim or a survivor. You can't do that. It's not right, and that's less of a man that he is. Kavanaugh, he gets mad for no good reason, and he plays the victim, and somehow it worked. Blasey Ford, all I have to say for her is she was brave, very brave. Not just because she was a woman, but she went up, even though she didn't want to go to Washington, D.C., but she wanted to tell her story. And think about other women who told their story. People that we didn't know that they had a story of sexual harassment or any kind of harassment. Mrs. Ellen DeGeneres, who was very nice of a person. Never met her before, but I would be great to meet her in person. She told her story on her show, and we never knew about that when she was 15 and what happened to her. And it's sad that people will actually do that to girls just because what girls do, what they have. And as a man, I'm trying to be a man, I'm not happy of the other men that does that to women. It's just not right. And I want to apologize to every girl and women in the future. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen in the future. But from back then, what happened to them. Now, yes, I didn't do anything to them. But as a man, I apologize to every woman on that. Men should not do that. Men should just, keep their comments to themselves, keep their hands to themselves. And guys should know, girls are smarter than men. Girls are stronger than men. They learn a lot, they learn fast. And that's what they do because they are smart women and strong women in the United States and in the world. And you want to mock someone as a president? How about we talk about, your hair or your marriage? I mean, when the last time we saw the First Lady been with President Donald Trump? Been a while. And I think sooner or later she is now going to try to divorce him. There were rumors saying for the last year and a half that she is trying to talk to her lawyer, but then something about he's trying to make her lawyer that he pays for to fire him or to make her decide not to go with the divorce. I don't know what else happening. All I know that's what I heard. But this is what I'm saying. It needs to stop. And women should not be treated disrespectfully or mocked or touched inappropriately. If you want to make a woman or a girl happy, listen to them. Let's just say, like I'm trying to be a guy that's a nice person. I'm not perfect, but no one is. But, okay, for example, now, Allison Stone. I want to date her. But for me to date her, I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear her smile, see her smile, hear her laugh, just hear her talk. I want to be there to listen to her. Just as a friend for now, and then see what happens in the future. I don't want to force her in any kind of way for her to date me. Yeah, I want to date her for sure, but for me to do that, I have to get to know her more, even if it takes 2 years or more. I just want to date her so that way she knows I was respectful towards her. I had my hands to myself, unless she wanted me to touch her in any kind of way, and then whatever happens in the future. But that's what I want to be. I want to try to be a man to respect a girl, especially respect those things. By the way, Allison, I'm sorry that I pointed over there. But that's what I'm talking about. Respect, of being a body. And that's all I want to say. So, thank you.